Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we are going to talk to Dundorian, who we got the skirmish from. And since we finished the skirmish,
Darnanglor is ours, and it is to be hoped the Mirkwood will not return.
well done, Medrielle. Denanglor is ours, and it is to be hoped that the Mirkwood will not return. Go now to Coutron on the port to the Haunted Inn here at Ogdeheim, and give him my thanks. I am pleased that he sent such a skilled runekeeper to us, and Denanglor's proof of your worth to the Golden Host. Alright. Talk to Coutron, because we have something a lot more serious than Denanglor to deal with. Where we have lost one of our hidden guard, and he was actually a very important member.
Our situation here is little changed.
I have heard already of your victory at Denanglor, Medrielle. Would that I could give you such pleasing news of the hidden guard, but our situation is little changed. Azuriel has spent the hours peering over what few maps we possess of this region, of Mirkwood, but still she has not decided on a safe and secret route to Dol Guldur. We have another concern now as well, a Greyhammer concern. And of course, completing that gives us 100 marks from doing the skirmish.
I worried that the Greyhammers would be a problem, but what could I say about it?
I worried that the Greyhammers would be a problem, Medrielle, but what could I say about it? Nothing. And now they have gotten themselves, and us as well, into trouble. Autry Greyhammer can tell you more. I saw him last inside the Haunted Inn, raging at the hearth there is to anyone who would listen. Okay, so basically, he's in there complaining to anybody who will pretend to hear him. Alright.
Two of my brothers have up and gone missing in the swamp.
Medrielle, will you help me? You had better, for that is why you're a part of this full crusade, is it not? I would not speak ill of the plan of Bosie and Broger, but Browan has not the experience of his uncle or his father, has he? Nor that of the Greyhammers, truth be told. Now 2 of my brothers have often gone missing in the swamp, and if the elves of this company know the difference between treacherous ground and solid footing, they have taken care not to tell us which is which. Find Rosar and Stigger Greyhammer somewhere among the fens of the Drownholt Medrielle, and find them quickly. There are watery terrors in that place, and no self-respecting dwarf would be pleased to be stuck in such a vile marsh, with the only help to be had these Lorian elves. If you're a friend to my family, as I'm sure you wish to be, you'll prove to be more help than the rest of your kind. I don't think he takes too kindly to elves, but that leads us to Athradnir, and we definitely want this one. Welcome to our temporary establishment, Medrielle. You may rest here a short while, but pray do not get too comfortable. There is a task I would have you do. Several days ago, our host split in 2, and half our numbers traveled south to explore the swamplands in the Drownholt. We have not heard from them since, but it is very important that we establish some lines of communication with them. I do not think the distance is very far, but it will be a treacherous journey. There is no friendly creature in Mirkwood, Raddir, not one. Ledriel will receive you when you find her. She travels among the southern host at Estelad Mernell. And we might as well pick up this one too.
Stay a moment.
We have split into many factions in order to organize our assault on Dol Guldur. While we feel that this is the best way to plan our offense, we worry very much during these periods in which we hear nothing from our kindred while they establish their footing. It is not safe to send scouts out until we hear from the advance party, so we wait. If you're going to Immanwum, will you keep an eye out for the host that march thence? They will welcome your presence gladly, for we are stretched in every direction. Immanlum is a dangerous wilderness to the east of here, closer to Dol Guldur. You should seek Fergum Freeze, commander of that faction. Be wary, Medrielle. Keep your wits about you. We do not know what evils lie yonder. So we will accept that one, but we will table it for the moment because I believe that one is heading toward Oscalad. And we just want the one marked for the Drownholt, which is where we're headed to now. And we're going to get on a horse because I do not believe we have that stable yet. Although we'll double check.
What do you need?
Estelade Marinelle. No, we don't. So, yeah. We'll set that one as the quest. And because, of course, there will be quests at Eekhead in the Drownholt that will coincide with the epic. Wolves, bats. And unfortunately, when we get into the swamp, we'll also have to deal with kitty cats. There's the swamp. Bog crawler. Usual swamp critters. Ouch. Might as well grab this while we're standing here waiting for the... Oh, it's gone. Good. Oh, and here is Estelade Marinelle. Oh, we're a lot closer than I thought. Oh, excuse me.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just need to say hello to you so I know where you are later.
What can I do for you?
May Govanen, I am glad Athradnir sent you to us, Melon. There is much to be done in this drowned land, for we are beset by many troubles. And yes, there will be plenty of quests here to do.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
How eerie. I can see them from this very spot when they dare to come into view. Surely you have been hunted by them on your way here, have you not, Medrielle? I am speaking of the dire cats of this vile black swamp. I dare say those beasts have never had a wholesome meal in their lives. For generations uncounted, they seem to be driven mad by our presence, for apparently we and our horses seem like the best food that has ever presented itself before them. I do not like how they prowl and stalk. Please go and bend our numbers so that the good folk who may have need to travel can do so without being eaten.
Mind my words, traveler.
We are very busy here with planning our offensive, as you see. Unfortunately, this does not leave me with much opportunity to pursue my usual studies. I'm a scholar of nature, you see, as are many of my kindred. I have great interest in the natural world, even one as corrupted as this black forest. At home in Lorien, I have a great collection of water samples. It has taken me many long years to build. It would be a shame to leave the Drownholt without expanding my library. You would be doing a great favor to me if you would take samples from pools in the Drownholt as you go thither. Such items would be worth more to me than gold, Medrielle. Alright, so. Another quest. There's going to be plenty of them.
Spare a moment of your time?
Hail, Runekeeper, and welcome. I am the leader of this company, though I fear I do poorly with the safekeeping of our goals. Perhaps I am rather too lenient with the whims of my good people, for I gave Nifdir leave to investigate the whisperings, and now it has been many days since his return. The whisperings, yes. Have you not heard them? We all perceive the shuddering and discontent among the trees as we travel through the drowned lands. Good Nifdir wished to remain and hear them, for he's more concerned with the trees than with the orcs and wraiths. He loves all forest, however bleak and black they seem. I had not the heart to forbid him. Did I do wrong to leave him behind? It has been many days since we parted ways to the west of here, in the heart of the swamp. I yearn to know if he has come to harm, but I do not wish to send others into danger for my foolishness, for we are precious few, and our mission is clear. I have already compromised our plan. Will you seek Nifdir? So you don't want to send any of yours into danger, but you'll happily send the stranger that just showed up. Very good. And more.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
We are terribly distraught, Raddir. This dear one fell ill as we passed through the swamplands. It was day when we crossed the Drownholt, and Alagos bore me hither. But after a time his step became slower. In the moment we had successfully defeated the orcs in a great skirmish, he collapsed where he stood. He seemed to sleep, but alas, he recedes further from my calls every moment. I fear there is not much time to cure whatever malice ails him, Medrielle. What wretchedness could affect him thus? The Drownholt is an evil place. Until we know exactly where this began, I do not think we can help him. I fear to leave his side, though. I am doing everything I can to hold him here. Could you go into the swamp and seek the source of this malady? So her horse is dying, and she doesn't know why.
Will you lend me your ear?
How these fires smoke! How can this poor steed recover when the air is filled with putrid fumes from this polluted kindling? This will not do. The firewood we have collected around the camp has been completely soaked through with vile swamp water and dries poorly in this climate. It burns through far too quickly, and we must tend it constantly. The smoke is terrible, as you see. I saw a rise to the west of here, where some thick trees seem to grow in a great cluster. Would you be so good as to search there for dry kindling? You may be able to find some on the higher ground. It would be a great help to us. And that's going to be a repeatable.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Welcome to our small stronghold, good Runekeeper. We are beset by dangers all around, both in the swamplands and beyond. There are many poisonous things, and while they do not threaten us, a great risk is posed to our horse friends, and those of other races who travel with us as well. I saw the fell glow of fireflies as we traveled here, and such a sickly light can only be poison from such a creature. Could you collect the stingers of these flies? I could use the venom stored within to craft an antidote as a precaution. Please collect for me as many stingers as you can, but be careful. I do not wish to see you come to harm. These insects are strong and swift, and will have no mercy upon any who draw too near. Alright, so. May help if we're not, like, running over the NPCs, right?
In these dark days, we must work together,
I
or
don't think
flee.
I have anything to sell. Double check. Now, I can't remember. Take a quick look around. I don't see one here. Looking to see if Mirkwood ended up having any task boards. I don't see any. Right, I thought there was another spot. Hold on. Another NPC that was kind of on a rise above the rest of them. I didn't see him. Could have been wrong. Okay. Unless they've changed the landscape here, which I don't think they did. However, I don't see what I was looking for, so let's go kill a few things. We're going to mark off that. Ah, that's not what I want to do. So we can start working on heading towards that. And I can't remember, I don't think the ball crawlers attack. But the fireflies we need. And I'm not going to go out of my way to attack the swamp cats, but guaranteed we will run into enough of them regardless that we will have to kill them. Okay, so that's our second one. So there are plenty of swamp cats out here. We will eventually get attacked by one or two or all of them. Yeah, I remember people used to form the nodes, and what they would do is that they would take the metal but leave all the other ingredients. So you would say you were looking to gather metal to level up your crafting. You'd be like, oh, there's a node, and you would go to it and it'd be only like the whetstones or the gems or, you know, whatever else was in it. And like I said, there's a cat. Now, is this one of the right ones? Nope. So, we're looking for the two brothers. And the trick is that there's a couple different locations where they may be. Some of them are real, some of them are illusion. Oh, I must have accidentally attacked you. So sorry. But can you get out of my way so I can gather wood now? Thank you. Plenty of fireflies up here, so we might as well kill a couple. And now I glow in the dark. How wonderful. Because that's just what you want to do in a place where you're trying to keep a low profile, is glow in the dark. And like I said, this particular task will become a daily. Fortunately, as you get higher level, it's a pretty quick and easy daily. Lots of swamp cats up here. Our wood must be down this way. Oh, there's some dry branches here. Ah, the bog crawlers do threaten. I did not realize that. But they don't just right out attack. They do threaten you first, and then they attack if you stay too close. We got our fly stingers. Still looking for dry branches, which we need 3 more of now. Still have to do a couple well, quite a few couple of cats. Still need 7 more of those. Everybody say hi to Miss Carol, who's herped in her sleep at us. Who knows? Could be anything that I said that got her attention. 1 more branch. Ah, branch right here. Alright, so we have all the branches we need. So I can have a nicer fire going. There's 2 quests down. Also need to explore for the source of the illness, which is actually back this way. We shouldn't have much trouble getting the rest of our cats either. Aha. Yeah, I guess I never really paid attention to those little crawlers. You know, maybe they're not even real cats. Kind of like the shadow wolves in Inandway. Okay, so is this the right one? Aha. Oh, what? I do not know what happened, friend. I will return to camp at once. So we found one of the brothers now. Oh, got some lag. Lag, lag, lag. Not exactly the best place to have this. Yeah, not the best place in the world to have lag, huh? According to that, there shouldn't be any lag going on like that. Okay. We're looking for the source of the illness. And then we have a couple more cats to kill. There's a terrible rancor about this particular pull. Oh, and that's right. We have water samples. And the bog lights will not attack you unless you attack them first. This swamp does have a strange effect. It does drain your power. And it slows you down considerably too, if you hadn't noticed. And if I was in a fight using mana, my mana would not recharge. So yeah, it's a pretty nasty spot. Not a good place for... Not a good place for a spellcaster to get into a fight. See if it'll show me the effect. Sap power. Drains 42 power over 3 seconds. Drowsiness. You feel sleepy as if your strength is slowly drained from you. And it actually decreases your in-combat regen by like 90%. So yeah, it's a pretty nasty place to fight. I'm going to try to find 2 more cats, so I at least get that done. Come on. Don't know where this lag came from all of a sudden, but yeah, you can stop anytime now. And the thing is, it could be the game, it could be my connection, because, you know, Spectrum is definitely not the bestest ever. Oh. Okay, the fireflies do not attack you. I don't have to sit there and try to sneak around them. The bog crawlers give you warning before they attack. So as long as I'm not, like, staying in one place, they're fine. The cats are a big problem. Let's turn these in. We have at least 3 to turn in at this point.
What can I do for you?
Well done, my good high elf. I am sure the tentative plans of this swamp will be safer now. For those who have need to travel, we can rest easier now. And that's the tentative path.
My words, traveler.
There's one more task I would have you do for us if you can, Raddir. While you were away, I felt a great malicious gaze bent upon me from that very spot. My eyes were barely able to pierce the gloom, but I beheld at some distance a terrifying cat. He does not seem pleased with our presence in his swamp. I saw him pace off to the west, surely towards his lair, wherever that may be. This cat is as death itself, and surely you will find a trail of death around the home of this terrible beast. Go west if you dare, Medrielle, and attempt to remove this great threat. He will strike soon if we do not, and I fear to match wits with such a fiend. Will, but okay. Alright, so that's one, and of course we picked up another one.
Megovanen.
Thank you, Medrielle. You have done well to bring me these. Now I can set to work at making a drop that will act against this venom. What a sickly glow emanates from it still.
How can I be of service?
Thank you, Raddir. These branches will burn much better than the soggy, rotting logs we picked up around here. This place will be a little more hospitable to us now. And of course, like I said, smokeless fire. We'll be able to do that again tomorrow and, well, daily.
What can I do for you?
How awful. I could not perceive the difference when I walked through that pool upon Alagos, for the evil of this swamp is overwhelming wherever I go. I wonder what troubles the waters there.
Will you lend me your ear?
There's a phenomenon that often happens in nature in which remedies grow hand in hand with poisons. Weeds that harm can often be found nestled among leaves that cure. Now that we know just where the source of this strange illness lies, we should search the area for any plants which may have grown to resist the harmful environment. If you see any plants that seem to stand out, can you collect them for me? I believe we can devise a remedy if healing herbs can be unearthed from this polluted swamp. Return to that sickly place, Medrielle, and make haste. Collect as many plants as you can. Please hurry. Alagos is fading. Alright, so we still have to find Stigger Greyhammer, We have to collect water samples. We have a giant cat to defeat. And we have to collect herbs. And we're looking for a cat named Mirefang who would probably wish to chomp us whole. Sounds like fun. And that will all be for next time. Until then, bye for now.